Every single website you've ever visited is built on a foundation of text. But how does that text get its structure? Well, it all comes down to a few super simple HTML tags. I'm your AI guide, and in the next few minutes, you'll know exactly how to do it yourself. Let's dive in.
So where do we even start? When you're staring at a blank screen, how does any web page, from a simple blog to a giant news site, actually come to life?
It really just begins with simple words. That's it. Your AI tutor is officially online, and our first lesson starts right now. My goal is simple. I'm going to show you, not just tell you, with clear demos so you can start building immediately.
Okay, first things first, paragraphs. This is the absolute foundation. Without paragraphs, any web page is just a giant, unreadable wall of text. We've got to break it up. To do that, we use the P tag. Just think P for paragraph. It tells the browser, hey, treat this as one single block of text. And the best part is, it automatically adds a nice clean space after it to separate it from whatever comes next.
And just look at how simple this is. You wrap your sentence in an opening P tag, and then you close it out with a .p tag. That's it. Seriously, that's all there is to it.
And boom, here's the result. 2 totally distinct paragraphs, perfectly separated. Did you notice how the browser handled all that spacing for you? No extra work needed.
So the big takeaway here is simple. For any standard block of text, the P tag is going to be your go-to tool.
Okay, we've got our paragraphs. Now, we need to organize them. To give our page a clear structure that people can actually follow, we use headings. Now, HTML gives us 6 different levels of headings, all the way from H1 down to H6. It's just like an outline for an essay. H1 is your main title, H2 is a major section, H3 is a subsection. You get the idea. It creates a really clear hierarchy for all your content. Here's a perfect example using the 3 most common ones. You've got a main title with H1, a big section like About Me with H2, and then a subsection like My Hobbies using an H3. And check out what the browser does with that code. It automatically styles them by size, making the H1 the biggest and boldest. This instantly makes your page easy to scan and for any reader to navigate.
Your takeaway here is easy. Always use headings to create a clear outline for your page. It's the best way to make your content reader-friendly.
All right, let's zoom in a bit. How do we make specific words or phrases really stand out inside our paragraphs? Well, we need to add a little emphasis. So here are 3 super basic but really powerful tags. B makes your text bold, I makes it italic, and U, well, it gives it an underline. And the output is exactly what you'd expect. It's just a simple, direct way to add that visual emphasis right where you need it. Okay, now this right here is a really important distinction. We also have tags called strong and emphasize. Visually, they often look the same as bold and italic, but semantically, what they mean is different. They tell browsers and screen readers that this text is genuinely important or emphasized. So, pro tip, use strong and emphasize when you want to change the meaning, not just the look.
Last but not least, let's look at 2 tags that give you some really precise control over the layout and flow of your text on the page.
First up is the break tag. Think of it like hitting the Enter key once. It just forces a single line break. And second is the HR tag, which creates a horizontal rule. That's a visual line to divide up your content. And you can see the result right here. The break tag just creates a soft break inside a paragraph, while the HR creates a hard, visual dividing line between different sections. Pretty cool, huh? And just like that, you've got the essentials down. Let's do a super quick, rapid-fire review of all the tools that are now in your HTML toolkit. So here it is, your complete starter kit. You've got paragraphs, headings for structure, basic emphasis tags, semantic tags for importance, and flow control. With just these tools, you now have the power to structure any text on any web page.
You now have the fundamental building blocks to bring words to life on the web. So with all these essential tools at your fingertips, what are you going to create first? Your lesson is complete. Happy coding!